Okay. So what about second? What about second?
False.
False.
Okay. So here, if you're going to solve it, then first we have to see it is true or not. Then let's see. Uh, as this operand is Boolean value in the first question. Yes, it is Boolean. Akshat.
Yes, sir.
It is Boolean. 3 is a Boolean value.
No, sir.
No. So if you are applying AND operator on non-Boolean value, then what will be the result in the case of this? So what will be the value of C?
3.
It will be 5, not a 3. Second operand, when both the value are non-zero, then second operand will be returned. Remember the things. I have already explained in the previous class.
First question.
So in the first question, if I am writing here 5 and here writing 3, then 3 will be the answer, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
so
sir.
how it will be true?
Sir, 4 right shift, 2 is 1.
You can see this is a right shift, so having a lower precedence than the multiplication, so first multiplication will be performed, so the result will be 40. Now expression will become like that. Solve it. Now here you can see and having a lower precedence, so we have to first solve it greater than, oh sorry, right shift, then 40. How we can represent 40 in the binary form? 1. Yes, please. 1 0
0 0
0
1 0
0
1
देखो 1 0 1 0 ये तो हो गया अपना 10 हो गया, सॉरी ये तो 10 हो गया, 20 हो गया, 40 हो गया, इज इट ओके ना?
Yes, sir.
तो 40 को राइट शिफ्ट करूंगा तो ये बिट एक्स डिस्कार्ड हो जाएंगी, तो ये क्या बचेगा? यू कैन डायरेक्टली कंप्यूट 40 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 to the power 2. 4 से डिवाइड करोगे तो क्या आ जाएगा? 10 ना, तो 10 को 1 0 1 0 रिप्रेजेंट करते हो, तो 10 and 3. What will be the answer?
3.
3, sir.
3. So how you have told that true? True कैसे हुआ भाई? तो डिलीट भी कर दिया अक्षर. क्यों अक्षर?
गलती से हो गया था सर वो.
अरे ऐसा नहीं करो, तो डिलीट क्यों किया? चलो नेक्स्ट वाला करो, गलती नहीं करना, ठीक है? सेकंड वाला करो.
हाँ सर, हाँ सर.
सेकंड करो प्लीज. all other students please answer. Okay, be
Yes,
inactive.
sir, we are answering.
Okay, so what is the second?
कंपेयर जब कर रहे हो फिर उस कंपैरिजन मोड कैसे
म्यूट करके
What,
रखो यार, कुछ लोग म्यूट भी करके रखो यार.
शाम को
सर जब आप कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर यूज कर रहे हो तो उसके साथ कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर यूज करने के बाद उसको मॉड कैसे करोगे? मतलब
कर सकते हैं ना. पहले कौन सा सॉल्व होगा? फर्स्ट विच ऑपरेटर विल बी सॉल्व फर्स्ट? देयर इज अ पैरेंथेसिस, सो वी नीड टू सॉल्व दिस इज अ फर्स्ट, है ना?
यस सर.
तो फर्स्ट सॉल्व करना है इसको, तो यहाँ पे सॉल्व करो इसको. ये क्या मिलेगा?
False.
False देगा. Okay, so it will be I think false. Okay,
Yes,
now what is it? 20 less than 30.
ट्रू.
आंसर false आएगा ना?
यस
Yes, sir. False will be the answer.
तो false का अपन 10 के साथ में वैल्यू आएंगे तो क्या आएगा? 10 mod.
So, नहीं आ सकता ना फॉल्स तो.
तो फॉल्स के साथ आप 10 मॉड कैसे करोगे? वही मेरा क्वेश्चन
तो
है.
false को 0
ट्रू
रखेंगे.
के साथ तो फिर भी हो जाता.
ट्रू तो 0.
बिल्कुल मैं ये आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो आप. तो आप ये देख लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. मैं इसीलिए वो उस टाइप के क्वेश्चन डाले हैं. अगर इफ आई एम राइटिंग लाइक 5 mod ट्रू और फॉल्स कुछ भी लिख रहे हैं ना, तो इस केस में ये क्या देता है?
आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
Yes, now it is audible.
यस सर, इट्स ऑडिबल.
Yes, sir.
यस.
So if I'm writing 5 mod true, then it is providing 0. If I'm writing here 5 mod false,
5.
mod false,
Error
Not
आ जाएगा।
defined.
then it will provide you an
It
error.
will throw an
Is it
error.
okay ना?
Error.
है ना?
हाँ
Is it
तो
okay
सर
ना?
वो एरर आ गया ना सेकंड क्वेश्चन में फिर।
हाँ हाँ हाँ. Just
तो
I have
error बोलना था।
explained you. That's why हाँ.
ओके सर, थैंक्स सर, थैंक यू सर।
Okay.
Sir,
So
why
in
is it
this,
so that there is error in case of false and not in case of true?
true, yes, true will be considered it as a 1. I think that's why it is providing it as 0, because true is considered as a 1. That
Okay.
means we can divide every value with 1 na, so it will provide you remainder 0 na.
Yes, sir, got it. Okay.
Got it na? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why in the case of false will be true 0, sorry. So when you going to divide any value with 0, so you will get 0, you will get an error, hai na? So
Yes.
what about the third one?
Error.
Error.
Will give an error.
Error sir.
Error.
Yes, sir.
थर्ड में भी. फोर्थ में क्या होगा?
Wait a minute, sir.
Sir, 10.0.
फोर्थ में देखो, फोर्थ में ये रिमाइंडर भी फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट में ही दे देगा. तो आप डिवाइड करोगे 1.15 से 2.5 को 1.5 1.5 सब्ट्रैक्ट 0.15 सब्ट्रैक्ट करते जाओ. सब्ट्रैक्ट करो.
10 रिमाइंडर आएगा.
10
0.1 आएगा रिमाइंडर.
0.1 आएगा।
0.1000 चलता जाएगा।
हाँ मतलब वही।
ठीक है. ये रिमाइंडर आपका कुछ 9 ऐसे फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट रिप्रेजेंटेशन की वजह से ये 9 और ऐड कर देगा, है ना. बट ये 0.1 एक्चुअली रिमाइंडर आएगा आपका. क्या आएगा? 0.1 है ना. 0.1. इज इट ओके ना? तो 2.5 में से आप 0.15 सब्ट्रैक्ट करते जाओगे तो लास्ट में वैल्यू 0.1 बच जाएगी, है ना.
Yes,
इज इट
sir.
ओके?
Yes,
इट विल
sir.
प्रोवाइड यू 0.1 रिमाइंडर. है ना. फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट रिमाइंडर भी आप ले सकते हो पाइथन में. ये सी या C++ में आपको एरर दे देगा, वहां पे नहीं देगा ये. इज इट ओके? ओके.
Yes,
yes.
sir.
यस.
नेक्स्ट इज सॉल्व इट. ये थोड़ा सा मैं इसको इरेज कर दे रहा हूं तो आपको देखे जाएगा. नेक्स्ट इसका क्या आएगा? 5 and 10. व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? फिफ्थ वाला. ये फिफ्थ मान सकते हो, इसको 6 मान लो, इसको 7th मान लो, इसको 8th मान लो. चैट में पोस्ट करते जाओ, बाकी के लोग बोल नहीं रहे हैं वो लोग. Here you can see, so which one we evaluated first?
5.
This one
Yes sir. And वाला।
And operator.
or this one? Which one?
Sir, and
Sir 12 is greater than 2 होगा पहले मतलब।
देखो ये यहाँ पे देख लो, ये the priority for the right shift left shift is higher than the end, so it will be evaluated first na.
Yes sir.
yes, sir.
What this expression will become? 12 right shift करो, 12 को 2 से डिवाइड करो 2 to power 2 से, 4 से डिवाइड करोगे तो 3 हो जाएगा ना. तो 5 और 10 and 3 is the answer ना.
5
अब
और
इस
10 and
अब इसको इवेल्युएट करोगे 10 और 3 को. 10 को 1 0 1 0 we can represent and 3 will become like that. So what will be the answer? 0 1 and 0 0. So it will be 2. So 5 और
0
2.
1 1 0 नहीं होगा
हाँ
ये यहाँ पे?
कहाँ पे?
सर कुछ नहीं सर।
अब आ गया.
यस सर।
ठीक है. So 5 और 2. What will be the answer?
5.
5 को लिखूंगा 1 0 1. 2 को लिखूंगा 0 1 0. 1 1 1. ये 5 है.
नहीं सर।
क्या
No,
आया?
sir.
क्या आया?
7
7 ना.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay to all? Anyone
Yes,
who
sir.
is not understanding this, whatever I'm explaining, so please let me know.
So एक बार right shift और left shift operators explain कर दीजिए.
Sir, they
ठीक है,
don't know shift
ठीक
operators.
है.
So can you fix it over?
Okay, just wait. 12, we have to convert 12 in the binary. So 12 will be binary. It can be represented as a 1 1 0 0. This is a 12 value, है ना? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. So if you are going to right shift, then please directly eliminate the digits, or you can directly discard the digit or values whatever written at the right. So there are two. So we have to discard the 2 bits. Like you can directly discard. So what it will become? It will become 1 1. Okay. So it is 1 1 will be
Yes.
3.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Similarly, if you have written 12 in the form of, or you are going to left shift with 2 bits. So then directly append 2 0. So what is it? It is 12. It is 14. 8. It will be 48. If you will convert this value into the decimal, then you will get 48. Okay. So directly I have shown to you that if you want to shifting a value left with n bits, so the result will be a multiplied by 2 to the power n. If you are going to shift a with n bit, then result will be a divided by 2 to the power n. Directly you can compute the result. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay na? So here instead of division you can consider there double division. So it will provide you a value always as an integer value, है ना? Is it okay to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
इसने पूछा है ना? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
So the answer for this is 7. Okay, as we are getting 3 1, so this value will be converted into the decimal as a 7. Okay, so what about 6?
7.
7.
7.
Very good. A equals to 5, then it will be represented as a equals to a plus 10 divided by 5. So first this value will be evaluated, है ना?
Yes, sir.
So this will be become as a 10 divided by 5, that will be 2, and a is 5, so that will be 7. Okay, what about this one?
25.
25.
25.
Yes, sir.
यहाँ पे
25.
we are applying multiply by this operator as this, so this expression will become like a equals to
Exponential.
a 10 division 5, है ना? So this will be a is 5. Okay, this will be evaluated as a 2. This will become as a 25. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what about the last? Yes, what about the last? Here you can see there are different operator like mod or this. So first of all, we have to evaluate this one. Okay.
0.
This is a separate thing. So we have to write like a mod equals to, that means you have to write.
Sir, not defined.
Not defined.
Error.
Pakka.
Sir, because
Sir,
4 is
7.
0 आएगा. आप देखो ट्रू एवेल्युएट हो रहा है.
सर एक साइड ट्रू है. हाँ सर ट्रू ही आएगा. एक 0.9 कुछ आएगा ना इस साइड.
हाँ,
देखो
sir, 2 ही होगा.
ये आपका पूरा एक्सप्रेशन ऐसा बनेगा a इक्वल्स टू a मॉड, और ये पूरा ब्रैकेट में कंसीडर होगा एक्चुअली दिस होल थिंग,
यस सर.
है ना? तो 6.5 डिवाइडेड बाय 7, तो ये 0 लेस देन और इक्वल्स टू 7 आ गया ना, एंड 4 लेस देन और इक्वल्स टू 6. So if you are going to evaluate this,
फिर 0.9
0 point something.
समथिंग है ना, 0 पॉइंट समथिंग होगा ना,
आएगा.
तो 0 point something is less than 7 ना,
Yes.
Yes.
it will be true.
Yes sir.
And
Yes.
4 is less than or equals to 6, it will be also be true.
Yes.
Then whole expression will be evaluated as a true, then result will be become as a true.
True.
True, that means 0 na,
0.
so answer is 0. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is anyone having any doubt here? Then you can ask. So now I'm going to start the next operator that we have left. Okay. So these is some are the redundant things in this slide. You can see Boolean expression that we have already discussed. Relational. You can answer either easily, na? Relational operator we have discussed. So answer here you can see 10 equals to that is true. Okay, 10 is not equals to 10, so it will return as a false. 10 is less than 20, it is true, so it will be true. This is a binary value, or sorry, this is actually a numeric value, or it is a string value. So how it will be returning as a false? Can anyone tell?
Sir, it
ASCII
take the
codes.
ASCII values and then
ASCII
compare.
value.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it takes the string length.
String length.
The string length, sir.
Sir, actually, it will compare the first word of first letter of both the words from its ASCII code.
ये थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं अपन. C equals to, मैं थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करना चाहूंगा यहाँ पे. चलो मैंने एक वर्ड ले लिया H, है ना, और मैंने ग्रेटर देन लिखा.
सर ये अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर के हिसाब से हो.
अल्फाबेटिकल से होगा. चलो मैं ऐसे लिखता हूँ. तो व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू स्टोर्ड दैट विल बी स्टोर्ड इन C? प्रिंट C.
सर डबल इक्वल्स टू होगा ना?
हाँ यार, लगा दिया डबल. C में क्या होना चाहिए?
ट्रू.
ट्रू. ठीक है, बोथ आर इक्वल. ठीक है. इफ आई एम डूइंग दिस, अब इसको मैं ऐसे लिखूं, देन
False, sir.
False आएगा सर.
इसका मतलब ये लेंथ तो कंपेयर नहीं कर रहा.
नो सर.
सो हु इज टेलिंग लेंथ? कौन बोल रहा था लेंथ लेंथ कंपेयर करता है? यस.
कंपेयर करता है, लेंथ नहीं करता है.
नहीं करता ना. अब मैं लिखता हूं यहाँ पे, सॉरी स्मॉल एच ही रहने देता हूँ. ये देखो,
साइड पहले लेंथ लिख दोगे फिर हो जाएगा.
हाँ लेंथ लिखोगे तभी होगा ना, वैसे डायरेक्टली लेंथ नहीं लेता ना.
वैसे नहीं लेगा.
हाँ वही मैं कहना चाह रहा था, इसलिए तो मैंने एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया. अब बताओ व्हाट विल बी द आंसर?
False.
फॉल्स. वेरी गुड. ठीक है, बिकॉज स्मॉल h हैविंग अ हायर वैल्यू इन ASCII वैल्यू, है ना. अगर मैंने यहाँ पे ये लिखा, अब देन व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? कोई बता सकता है?
सर आपकी स्क्रीन अपडेट नहीं हुई.
Yes, sir. Your screen is frozen.
अच्छा, फ्रीज है एक्चुअली स्क्रीन के.
Okay, yes, sir. Now we can see.
हाँ सर, अब आया. H.
सर अभी भी
हाँ.
false आएगा.
Sir, false ही आएगा अभी भी.
ओके. अगर मैंने ऐसा लिख दिया यहाँ पे, अब
False.
Sir, false.
ओके देन.
Sir, actually हर केस में false है क्योंकि पहला लेटर वो कंपेयर कर रहा है ना.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, वो लेटर बाय करेक्टर बाय कंपेयर करेगा, करेक्टर बाय करेक्टर कंपेयर करेगा. इज इट ओके ना? सो इन दिस केस इफ यू सी नाउ माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल, प्रेजेंटेशन स्लाइड इज विजिबल.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So here you can see if first this value will be compared with this value, है ना. So here A is greater than B. No na? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So it will return false. Suppose I write like A B, ठीक है ना. और if I write A C, then what will be the result? What will be the result?
True.
False.
False.
Okay.
False.
First this value will be compared. So these value will be same. Now second character will be compared. So second character B is less than C. So it is not greater than C. So it will return as a
False.
as a value false. Is it okay ना? जब करेक्टर सेम
Yes.
आ गया तो फिर आगे नहीं जाएगा, वो सॉरी आगे जाएगा. जब डिफरेंट है देन वो आगे नहीं जाएगा. इज इट ओके ना? ओके.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ भाई बोलो.
So suppose there are two strings, car and cars.
स्पेलिंग
So
बोलो.
then how will the so CAR and on the other
कैपिटल
side it
कैपिटल
is,
स्मॉल. कैपिटल स्मॉल.
sir, capital.
This
So
one,
car and cars. So
these
both
things.
sides. Yes, sir, like that. So, sir, how will
Uh,
it compare then, sir? Because cars, it has an extra S.
So it will be greater than S because it will be compared till here. It is equal, na?
Yes, sir.
Now it is having X, but there is a no value, na? So it will be greater than, I think, na? So you can
Okay,
check
sir.
it also here. Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है ना? तो कार्स कार्स कुछ भी हो, कुछ भी डालो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. अगर मैं यहाँ पे ST दे दूं, then it will be shown as a true, है ना? Sorry, T,
Thank you, sir.
small t, ना? Now it is true, है ना? Is it okay?
सर मतलब इसने पहले 3 वर्ड एवेल्युएट
sir.
करे, फिर लास्ट पे जाके इसने टी और एस को कंपेयर करके
जहां पे
फिर किया.
डिफरेंस मिलेगा, जहां पे डिफरेंस मिलेगा, जहां पे डिफर करेगा, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग रिजल्ट देगा.
सर और इसमें ये कैसे पता लगाएंगे कि टी एस से बड़ा है वो सर?
Because S having ASCII value less than the T, ना?
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
T बाद में आता है ना?
यस सर.
You can see these things based on the ASCII value, like ASCII value from small a to small z, that is 97 to 122, I think, है ना? और कैपिटल ए से कैपिटल जेड तक आप जाओगे तो ये दैट विल बी 65 to 90. ठीक है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली एस लेस देन टी होगा ना?
यस सर.
है ना? दैट्स व्हाई. ओके,
तो सर ये कैपिटल वाले और लोअर केस वाले में भी एस का ही कंपेयर करेगा?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. तो व्हाई हियर यू कैन सी इफ आई एम राइटिंग लाइक एच एंड एच, व्हिच वन विल बी ग्रेटर?
सर कैपिटल एच.
नो, स्मॉल एच.
स्मॉल एच.
स्मॉल एच. इज इट ओके ना? ठीक है ना?
यस सर.
Okay, so okay, fine. So 10 is less than or equals to 2, 10, so it is true. As it is not less than, but it is equal, है ना? So that by it is true. So A greater than or equals to 2, D, it is true or false? A is greater than or equals to D.
False.
False.
It is false, as D having a more high ASCII value than the A, so it is false. Okay, na? So here, if anyone having any doubt, then please ask me. किसी को कोई डाउट है इनमें? इनको हम कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर भी बोलते हैं और रिलेशनल ऑपरेटर भी बोलते हैं, है ना?
यस सर.
Okay, fine. So now I'm going to explain here again. So you can see x equals to 5, x greater than 3, that is true. X equals to 5, that is also true. X greater than or equals to 5, this is also true. X less than or equals to 5, that is also true. X less than or equals to 6, that is also true. X not equals to 6, that will be also true for x equals to 5 value. है ना? Is there any
Yes, sir.
doubt in these conditions?
नो सर.
No,
है
sir.
ना? सारे के सारे केस में you will get true. Now there is a membership operators. So membership operator, that is a new. So please listen carefully. What is it? Okay. So just there are operator in, एक तो in है, दूसरा not in है. So what they will do? Just I am checking the 10 value in some values. What is this? If I'm writing the value in the form of in the within the parenthesis, what it represent? Which data type it is represent? It represent
Tuple.
tuple. Very good. If I'm writing in this parenthesis 10, 20, sorry, parenthesis, in parenthesis, then it is tuple. If I'm writing in square bracket, then
List.
list. Very good. If I'm writing it is in curly braces, then
Dictionary.
नहीं, ये set है. Dictionary में भी you have to mention the key as well as value.
Values.
Key values को ऐसे लिखना पड़ता है कॉलन के थ्रू, है ना? Then एक one element बनेगा, तब वो dictionary बनेगा. Is it okay ना? Okay, so
Yes,
here
sir.
it is a tuple, you can see. So we are checking this value is available in this tuple or not.
Yes, sir.
It is available, so it will return true. Okay, है ना? So the result will be true. If it is not available in this, then it will return false. Okay, so here we are checking for the string value. Red is available in this tuple. Yes, so it is returning true. है ना? If red is not, if suppose I write 10 in, or I write here 20, 30, 40, so what will be the result?
False.
That will be false. Is it okay? So here I am writing 10 not in. Then it will return false. If it is not available in this, then it will return true. As in this case, you can see 10 is available in this. So 10 not in this condition is false. Okay, now? Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, in the first example, if we write red in 10, 20, 30, then it will give error or false.
It will, I think it will return as a false. I think you can check. Because we can write multiple type of value in a tuple, na? That's why it will provide you false, I think. So we have to check it. 10 in, है ना? So we can write here 20. ठीक है ना?
So is in a keyword then?
क्या बोल रहे हो?
In, sir, is in a keyword?
Which one? In?
Yes, sir.
In it is treated as a function actually. We can say it is actually, or it is actually operator, or we can say it is like as a keyword, है ना? So you can see what is the value for C. We have to just print C. देखो false आ रहा है. Is it okay? If I write here 10, then it will return true. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
ओके सर.
हाँ.
अगर इसमें जैसे एस का ही वैल्यू भी मतलब जैसे कोई ऐसा 10 के अलावा कोई ऐसी चीज डालें जिसकी एस का ही वैल्यू 10 है तो ट्रू दे देगा?
नहीं देना चाहिए. हाँ, वो दे भी सकता है, नहीं देगा, लेकिन स्ट्रिंग ट्रीट करेगा एक्चुअली. वी कैन नॉट राइट, बट इन दिस केस इट विल लाइक इफ आई राइट हियर 65, है ना? सोचो ऐसे ट्रू दे देगा, बट ऐसे नहीं देगा. 65 एंड इफ आई राइट हियर 65 देन इट विल बी ट्रू, और इफ आई राइट ए तो ये फॉल्स देगा. अभी ये ट्रू नहीं देगा, है ना? इसको मैं ऐसे लिख दूं, अभी ये फॉल्स देगा, अभी ये फॉल्स दे रहा है. बट इफ आई राइट आई थिंक इट विल प्रोवाइड यू ट्रू. हाँ, वो मैं चेक कर ले रहा हूँ. ये इस केस में शायद ये ट्रू दे देगा, है ना? वी हैव टू चेक इट. हाँ, दे दिया. ठीक है?
यस सर. ओके
ओके फाइन. ठीक है. इज इट ओके टू ऑल? हाँ भाई बोलो.
सर ऐसे कर सकते हैं ट्रू इन और फिर ब्रैकेट में ये मतलब 10 इन 10 20 30.
बिल्कुल कर सकते हो, लेकिन ट्रू बूलियन वैल्यू है तो बूलियन के अकॉर्डिंग रिटर्न करेगा. देखो मैं यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ ट्रू. यू कैन डू इट, देयर इज नो इशू. ट्रू, ठीक है. इन अगर अब यहाँ पे क्या आना चाहिए
सर? नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ जैसे ट्रू इन हो गया और इसके अंदर हमने एक और इन की कंडीशन कर दी
इसके अंदर. हाँ, देन वो रिटर्न करेगा इन, और ये डाल दिया मैंने इसके अंदर 20. ठीक है?
यस सर.
तो ये ट्रू रिटर्न करेगा.
सर ये मेंबरशिप ऑपरेटर यूज करते समय हम लोग ब्रैकेट के अंदर कैसा भी मतलब डेटा टाइप के साथ में हम लोग डाल सकते हैं, जैसे
बिल्कुल.
स्ट्रिंग
देखो मैं
वाला.
लिख दे रहा हूँ, डायरेक्टली लिख दे रहा हूँ. मेंबरशिप तो बस वो सर्च करेगा पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू के लिए. मैं इसमें लिख दे रहा हूँ ट्रू, फॉल्स. अब ये दोनों केस में ट्रू देगा. ठीक है ना? और यहाँ पे मैंने लिख दिया a ग्रेटर देन b, एंड व्हाट विल बी द आंसर?
आपकी स्क्रीन रुकी हुई थी. अच्छा ठीक.
दिख रही है?
यस सर, अब दिख रही है।
हाँ सर, a greater than, okay, 4 is greater than 3 तो
ठीक है, ये 4 अब क्या मिलना चाहिए हमको?
सर ट्रू।
सर ट्रू मिलना चाहिए।
ट्रू आ रहा है ना? देखो,
ठीक है सर।
ठीक है, सब
अच्छा,
लिख सकते
ओके
हो,
सर।
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
हाँ
ओके
सर,
सर।
हाँ।
ओके ओके, ऐसे क्वेश्चन
तो
आपको
मतलब
उसमें
सर
भी मिलेंगे
ब्रैकेट
आपके
में कुल मिला
ट्यूटोरियल्स
करके
में।
हम लोग कैसी भी वैल्यू साथ में पास कर सकते हैं, मतलब आइडेंटिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रिंग कैसी भी साथ में हो
बिल्कुल
सकती है उसमें
बिल्कुल, कुछ भी पास कर सकते हो, ये आपको ट्यूटोरियल में इससे और रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस मिल जाएंगे, है ना?
ओके सर, ओके,
ओके
थैंक यू
सर।
सर।
एक अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस इन, एक ऑल और एनी करके भी ऐड हुआ है। हेलो, एम आई ऑडिबल?
सर आपकी
Yes,
आवाज
sir.
कट रही है
Yes,
थोड़ी सी, और
Yes.
आप
ब्रेक हो
lag
रही
हो
है।
रहा
सर स्क्रीन लैग हो रहा है।
हेलो,
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
अब ठीक है।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो अभी देखना। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस इन, नॉट इन, अनदर ऑपरेटर लाइक ऑल और एक एनी, ये भी होता है मेंबरशिप में। ये क्या करता है, जैसे इफ आई हैव स्पेसिफाइड लाइक ट्रू ट्रू एंड आई हैव स्पेसिफाइड हियर 4 greater than like 6, है ना? और here I have like I am writing, just wait, I am writing true all, है ना? 4 greater than 6, comma 5 less than 6 और 3 greater than 2, like ऐसे हम लिख रहे हैं, then what will be the answer? Here it will check all the condition are true, then it will return true, है ना? So here you can see 4 is greater than, it is false, है ना? It is true, it is also true, but it is false, so that's why it will return as a false, है ना? But instead of true all, if I write here any, either of the condition is true, then it will return true. So in this case it will return true. Is it okay?
Sir, in place of all, can't we write and true and then bracket 4 greater than 6, 5 less than
Whatever the
6?
condition, whatever the final condition will be evaluated based on this, the result will be returned. Huh? If you are writing 4 greater than or and when whatever you are writing, so it will check the multiple elements in the tuple, and all the elements are false, then it will return. Oh, sorry, all the elements are true, then it will return true. Okay.
No, sir.
If
I am
all
saying
the,
that in place of all, can't we use and?
नहीं, वो नहीं कर पाओगे, वो नहीं है मेंबरशिप में, तो एंड इज नॉट अ मेंबरशिप ऑपरेटर ना।
Okay. So, sir,
है ना?
means and are not compatible with tuple.
Yeah, and are compatible with elements, single element, not with a whole list of elements, है ना?
Okay, sir. Okay.
This is a list of elements actually. In the elements we are storing false, true, like these values, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now these are the Boolean operator that we have already discussed, I think, and or not, है ना? These we have already discussed, so I am skipping this. This is a truth table for these operators. Here you can see and or not, है ना? This is I have already explained. So now this is an example. Here you can see what will be the value will be printed for bool 1, bool 2, bool 3, 4 and 5. What will be the value? Yes, please.
So bool 1 false. Bool 1 false.
Okay. Here true will be converted as a false by the this not, so it will be false. What will be the second value?
False.
False. Is false or false? This is false. But we are associating true and false. So what is it? That will be
That bool 3 true.
False.
false. 3
True.
true. So it will be true. And bool 4
false.
we have to evaluate
False.
this as a false.
Sir, false.
True.
है ना?
ट्रू आएगा
Sir,
ना?
true, sir.
Okay. So first we have to see it. this true will be converted into the false, but it is true. So true and true, that will be true.
True.
And fourth will be true. Okay, this will become as a false, but as it is true, so that's why whole condition will be evaluated as a true. As this whole is true, and this is also true. So this and true. So whole condition will be evaluated as a. Is it okay? So what about the 5? 3 is greater than 5. That is false. Okay.
False.
So
False.
what is it?
False.
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 5 less than this is false. So this will be evaluated as a false. Okay. So these are the answers. Here you can see. Okay. Now this is a decimal representation for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This you can see. I've already explained the conversion from decimal to binary in the previous classes. I think all of you are remember. If anyone don't know, please let me know. I will explain again it. Okay. So this is a representation I have already explained you. Is anyone having any issue with this? Then please ask me. Hai? Okay, next is a bitwise operator. That's I have already explained in the previous class. Okay, so this bitwise operator basically worked on the bits value. So in order to be compute or apply this bitwise operator, we have to first convert the value into the bits. Then we have to apply this bitwise operator. Okay. Okay. So now you have to just convert the bitwise value of values into the form of bits. Then you can directly convert using this format function. You can represent this value in the form of bits easily by writing like that. You can write like C equals to, if you want to convert this A value is a 5 value. So you want to convert this into the bits, then you can write double quote and then bracket 0 and then B. B stands for bits, in the binary form. B stands for bits in binary. Dot format. You can remember it. Or 5, you can write here A. Then you can see when you are going to print C, then C will be printed in the form of 1010 like that. You can directly write this value in the form of, while you are going to print the value. Suppose you are going to print this A. Print. In this print statement, you can write these things. Whole thing you can write in this print statement. Whole things. Here you can write. So this value will be printed as in the binary form. So representation like it will be 0v101 like that. Or instead of it, you can directly use bin function. Bin. If you write print,
सर अगर हमें जीरो भी हटाना है तो इसे कैसे हटाएंगे?
कौन सा जीरो?
ये आप कह रहे हो ना, इसको अगर हम प्रिंट करते हैं तो 0b101 आएगा.
नहीं, फिर तो ये एक्चुअली बाइनरी रिप्रेजेंटेशन में ये जीरो ऐड करता है. ऑक्टल में ये एक्चुअली ओ ऐड कर देता है. मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, है ना? तो ये नहीं हटा सकते आप इसको. फिर स्ट्रिंग में कन्वर्ट करके इस टाइप से हटाओगे, कोई मतलब नहीं है ना. वो वैल्यू है पूरी. Whole will be considered as a value. That just I am showing to you when, है ना?
Sir, format करता क्या?
It is just formatting the value, whatever that you are going to print. So in that way, you can use this format function. There are different ways to format the string or output, है ना? Okay. Okay. So I will let you know in the next class formatting, how we will do formatting. We will I will let you know in the next class also. No? Tomorrow.
Format is only with set functions.
It is a library function that you can directly use. Hai?
Okay, sir. So for sets?
No, it is for value, formatting a value.
Okay.
When you are going to print some value, that how you will format it. Just I am writing it like you can see that is 0 colon B. है ना? You can see this is a format na given here. You can see dot format, है ना? You can write dot format. इसमें आप value specify कर दो. 5 I am specifying, then see output, what will be the output. Just wait. Subject is no attribute format. ठीक है, ये 101 डिस्प्ले कर रहा है ना. If I am printing C, then what will be the value? 010 पे प्रिंट करता है डायरेक्टली. इज इट ओके ना फॉर दिस? तो फॉर्मेट से हमने ये 0 बी आप जो कह रहे थे ना हटाना है,
यस सर,
ये आप रिप्रेजेंटेशन में नहीं दिख रहा, बट ये बाइनरी वैल्यूज है ना. इट इज एक्चुअली बाइनरी वैल्यू.
अगर हम इसे ऑक्टा में करना है तो कैसे करेंगे?
ऑक्टा के लिए ओ स्पेसिफाई करते हैं. ओ
उससे भी वही आएगा, मतलब
वो लो 5 आ रहा है ना, ऑक्टा में 5 ही 5 होता है.
सर.
मैं इसको दूसरी वैल्यू लिख देता हूँ ना, 12 को देख लो.
यस सर,
12 को देखो, है ना. यू कैन राइट इट 12, है ना. तो 12 14 रिप्रेजेंटेशन हो रहा है ऑक्टल में. हेक्साडेसिमल के लिए x लिखते हैं. x को वो 12 को 10 को a मानता है, 11 को b और 12 को c मानेगा. तो c वैल्यू प्रिंट होना चाहिए, c प्रिंट हो रहा है. ठीक है ना. तो यू कैन फॉर्मेट एनी वैल्यू, है ना. इज इट ओके ना. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ बिन यू कैन अप्लाई हियर ऑक्टा के लिए oct अप्लाई कर सकते हो, है ना. इज इट ओके. और हेक्साडेसिमल के लिए हेक्स अप्लाई कर सकते हो.
हम डायरेक्टली वो अप्लाई करें, हम फॉर्मेट क्यों यूज कर रहे हैं? हम डायरेक्टली बिन या फिर एक्स यूज करके सॉल्व कर ले आंसर. अगर बाइनरी निकालना,
different way to represent them in the form. If you are using direct hex, then this value will be represented as in this form. If you want to display only C, then you can represent in the form using this format, है ना. C, both are different things. Is it okay?
Okay sir.
Yes sir.
है ना. There are two different way to represent some value, है ना. Okay, so that you can use. So what is this value printed here in the form of binary? 5 and 7. What is this value will be printed? 5 you can convert into binary, 101, and 7 will be this, and then you can display it 101. So it will be 5. So 5 will be displayed. Is it okay? 4 and 8, it will provide you 12. How? You can see 4 will be represented this, and 8 will be represented like 1 0 0 0. So this 0, this 0, this will be 1, and this will be 1. So this value is 12. है ना. 12 is written here. What is the meaning for this? 5 XOR 3. So 5 will this one, and then 3 you can represent this as this, and then you can apply XOR. This is a bitwise XOR operator. So 1 1 in the bitwise XOR, this will be 0, and then 0 1 will be 1, and then this will be 1. So this will be 6. 6 will be the answer. है ना?
Yes sir.
Okay. Shift operator. These are the some values that I have already explained you. Now this is a precedence table. Now I'm going to explain you some different things. As in the lab, you will get different questions on the based on the different topic, है ना? That I have to.
Excuse me, sir. Suddenly I got disconnected. Can you please repeat what you have taught in last 5 minutes?
In the last minute, I have just explained about the various operators like or questions based on this shift operator and this and or operator. So I think that that I have already covered.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to start new topic. For 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to introduce it. Then you can see that is most important for your labs actually for today's upcoming week, because your evaluation going to start from this week or from the second lab, I think. So you have to do it. Okay. So now next topic it is actually control statement or control structure. So what is sometime when you are going to write some program, okay, at the particular moment you have to take some decision, you have to follow some code, like we have written a one algorithm for checking a given number is even or odd, so even or odd, that there will be some two decision or there will be some decision for two values. As if I've given a value x equals to 4 and I have to check it is even or odd. So means you have to find out the remainder for it. Okay, x mod 4. So you can find out the remainder. If this r or remainder value it is 0, then you have to print even. So there may be one possibility that you have to go for even side, or if it is 1, then you have to go for odd. So there may be then second option, that is odd. Okay, so based on the decision, remainder either it is 0, is r is 0, r0 or 1. If it is 0, then you have to go at this direction. If it is 1, then you have to move at this direction. Is it okay? So based on this condition, you have to follow one path. Okay, so that kind of things we can achieve in our programming using control statement. So these control statement we have to study. There are different kind of control statement we can see. First, if we are not specifying any control statement, then program will be executed sequentially. Means first, if the first statement is written here, then it will be executed first. Then second line will be executed. Third line will be executed. Fourth line will be executed. Fifth line will be executed in that order. Suppose we have written this example, this same program in that way. Like first we have written this first line, then second line. Then here we have mentioned one condition. If this condition evaluated is a true, then this part of code will be executed. And if this condition is evaluated as a false, then this part of code will be executed. Means based on this condition, only one part of that code will be evaluated. Is it okay? So that things we can achieve using this selection control statement. Some other type of control statement that are called loop statement or iterative control statement. Here, if condition is true, evaluated as a true, then some piece of code will be executed. Okay. If condition is false, then control directly go at some different line there, and then the other statement will be executed. Next, what will happen here is the different. Suppose this condition is true, evaluated at the time of initially for true, it is true. Then after the evaluation of that code, the again control go there for checking that condition. If condition is again true, then this code will be executed again second time. Okay. Then after execution of this, then again the control will go for checking that condition. Condition is still true, then again this code will be executed. So that kind of things will be achieved here. Here you can see condition is true, then till that piece of code, this code will be evaluated again and again. And whenever this condition will become false, then this code will be skipped. Then the next further code line of the code will be executed. Is it okay? So that is achieved through the iterative control statement, or we call basically them as a loops. So loops we will cover later. We have to start from the selection control, decision control that are achieved in the Python or some other programming through the if-else statement. Here you can see this is a flow chart by which we can represent the if statement. Here we have to mention the condition. Okay, if condition is true, then one part of the code that is called body. Okay, that will be executed. Then we have to go to the execution for the next statement. If this condition is false, then we have to go to execute some other part that is called else part. And after the execution of this body, we have to go to the execution for the next statement. Okay, so how we can write this in the programming, we can see. Okay, so there we need to use if statement in order to write that kind of conditions in the program. So if statement, and we have to use if else statement, then we can achieve it through the if else statement also. Else if statement we can use, that is elif, it is called as elif. Okay, and nested if conditions we can use to achieve this. Okay, so we have to see first if statement, how we can write for if statement. If statement, just we can use that if statement. If condition is true, then we have to evaluate something or we have to execute some piece of code. If condition is false, then there is no other code is given here. We have to go at that place directly. So it means if condition is true, that means we have to execute this part and this part also. If condition is false, that means we have to skip the execution of this part. In the case of false, we are only skipping. In the case of false, then we are skipping this part. In the case of true, we are executing it, and then we are going to execute for the next step. So if statement only utilized when we want to skip some part according to the condition. If their code is written sometime in the program, okay, and we want to skip some piece of code according to that condition. If condition is true, then only we have to execute that code. Otherwise, we have to skip that code. So in that case, we can use if statement. Okay. So now let's see how we can write this code in the program. So this is a syntax. We have to write if, and then we have to write the expression. Here expression will denote the condition. It will denote the condition. Based on this condition or expression, if this expression is evaluated true, then this piece of code, on whatever the code is written here, it will be evaluated other or executed. If this condition will be evaluated as a false, or expression will be evaluated as a false, then this piece of code will be skipped. Okay. So you can see the example for this if statement, writing the if statement here. You can see this example. If it is a condition here, then here you have to specify the column. So this is actually syntax that you have to follow for all these things. If, okay, then condition here, this condition should be mentioned by providing here space, and then column. So column you have to put. After this column, you can put some statement like I'm printing here, print some hello. Okay. Then you can write like some print statement. Here I am mentioning if this condition is false, then whatever the statement we are going to write, that whatever written here, that will be executed. Here you can see, here I have put it some space. Here I have put it some space. Here I have also put it space. So what is this space? Can anyone tell? I have also explained this in the during the
Indentation.
Indentation. So whenever you are writing something based on the control statements or something else, or later we will also cover these things, that we have to also care in the Python programming that if this statement inside this if statement means whatever the statement you have written here, that based on this condition, that means you have to provide here some space. If you have not provided this space, then this statement or this block of statement or this block of code will not depend on this condition. So at that time, Python interpreter or compiler will provide you an error. Okay. Okay. So here what will happen if I have written this condition like grade greater than equals to 70. Okay. So based on this grade value, whatever the grade value, suppose I have provided this grade value as a grade is a variable. If I provided this grade value as a 40, so what will be the output for this case? If I provided this grade as a 40, what will be the output? So 40 will be here and 40 will be compared with 70. So 40 greater than equals to 70, it will be evaluated as a false. False. So this condition is evaluated as a false. So false means this code, whatever the code is written here, this will not be executed. Then it will go to the next execution of the next code. So here we have associated the else part. In this case, else part will be executed. If this condition is false, then this part will be executed. If this condition is true, then this part will be executed. Okay. In the case of true, in the case of false.
Okay. Sir, if part is of more than one line, then we used to keep it in curly braces.
No, curly braces are not used in Python, but in other programming language we use curly braces. So here we use indentation. Indentation is actually basically working as a curly braces here. So I am writing here two things. Just I will also show with the example. So you can see if I am writing if grade equals to 100, I have provided here 40. So what will be the output here? If I have written also here one statement print hello. Okay. Okay. This is one statement, and I have put it another statement here. Print hi. Now what will be the output? If I provided grade as a 40, what will be the output?
Sir, hi.
Hi.
Yes, because if I put it this line as a with the space, है ना? So both the line will be considered, or both the line or execution of both the line will depends on this condition. If this condition is true, then only these two lines will be executed. Otherwise, whatever the line I have written here, where I have not provided any space, these are directly written in the alignment with if. So that line only will be executed. So condition is false. That means both these two lines will not be executed. Only this line will be executed. So the output here high. Is it
Sir,
okay?
Yes, sir.
सर एल्स इफ वाली उसमें आएगा या फिर जो इंडेंटेशन के बाद वाली उसमें आएगा?
अभी listen, else is a different part, है ना? अभी single if use करोगे तो ऐसे execution होगा. If I provided here grade as 100, then what will be the out? I will also explain else later. Just wait. What will be the output if I provided grade as 100? What will be the output?
Sir, perfect score. Hello, hi.
बिल्कुल. If I provided grade as 100, that means this line will be executed, this line will be executed, and this also will be executed. Is it okay? है ना? But if we have used if statement with along with else statement, then in this case, if condition is true, I have provided here suppose grade as a 70, grade as a 70, then this condition will be true, na? Yes, grade as a 70 I have provided, then this condition is true. That means this line will be executed, then this line will not be executed in the case of true condition. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here, whatever written here, that will be executed. If suppose I have provided grade as a 40, so this condition will be false. So it means this line will not be executed, this line will be executed. Okay, na? So this is a different things in the case of if. If we are using if statement singly without else, then it is just only used to skip some code or some part of code based on the condition. Only skip some part of the code. But if you have used if or else statement both simultaneously, that means it will be used when there are two pieces of code. You have to only execute either of one based on the condition. So if statement में you can see अगर condition true होगा तो दोनों भी एग्जीक्यूट होंगे. अगर इफ एल्स यूज करोगे साथ में तो कंडीशन ट्रू होगा, तब भी ये पार्ट स्किप हो जाएगा, एक ही एग्जीक्यूट होगा, है ना? ओके, सो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल फॉर इफ ओनली, सो यू कैन प्रोवाइड द आंसर. व्हाट इज द आंसर?
Sir, if there's only one line in the if block, then can we just put it in line? Like, can we just
Sir, please
indenting?
नहीं, यहाँ पे तो इंडेंटेशन तो आपको पुट करना है. यू हैव टू पुट इंडेंटेशन ऑलवेज व्हेनेवर यू आर राइटिंग वन लाइन और टू लाइन, है ना?
No, if we just put in the same line as if, like if x less than 10, then colon,
No,
and then
it will,
space.
in Python it will provide you, I think, error. You can check it.
So
Just
I think it. Okay, I'll check it.
just check. मैं भी check कर लेता हूँ. Okay ना? If I have written here like 4 greater than 5, है ना? And then I have written print hi. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have to check here. It is actually I have to write like that. Then it will be easy. 5 greater than 4, है ना? हाँ, ये एक लाइन में काम कर रहा है, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो, ठीक है ना। ये भी चेक कर लेना किसी किसी कंपाइलर पे कहीं एडिटर पे काम ना करे, बट इट इज वर्किंग।
Sir,
Yes.
terminal also.
Sir, we have actually other class also.
Yes, you can
Sir.
go there. I'm good.
Sir.
I am stopping it. Yes.
5 less than 4 तो एरर दिखाएगा या फिर चलेगा ही नहीं?
5 less than 4 एरर नहीं दिखाएगा, चलेगा। 5 less than 4 लिखोगे आप चलेगा, बट इफ आई written here one other line print hello, तो ये hello प्रिंट कर देगा, ठीक है ना।
ब्लैंक हो तो ब्लैंक।
हेलो, हेलो,
ओके सर, समझ
है ना।
गया।
कंडीशन इज फॉल्स, दैट्स व्हाई दिस लाइन विल नॉट बी एग्जीक्यूटेड, मींस दिस कोड ऑफ और दिस ब्लॉक ऑफ कोड विल बी स्किप्ड, है ना। If I have written here else, then in that case you can write like if this will be inside the if I have written here else, है ना। So in that case you can write it like you can provide indentation
Sir,
here.
we have also class.
Yes, I am leaving. Just you can go. I am stopping it here, है ना।
Please
We will
download
discuss
the
more about
attendance list.
हाँ अटेंडेंस में डाउनलोड कर लूंगा, टेंशन ना लो, ठीक है।
सर
I'm also good.
सर